Hello everyone, my name is JabsSkyWalker, but you can call me Jabs. This video is something a little different. I'm going to be reacting to my gameplay of Fortnite. When I did the video for the frame rate test, I actually somehow won, and I haven't played Fortnite on PC like ever. This is like my first time, but I somehow got a victory royale, but I had no idea what I was doing. I know the other players were probably like noobs or something, but it was still pretty funny how I was playing. So I'm just going to be reacting to that right now. So if you see the frame rate counter up here, that is because I was recording this with the frame rate counter on for that FPS test video that's on my channel. Go check it out. Shameless plug. Anyway, we're gonna be reacting to me playing Fortnite. So let's strap right in. Yeah, so I had no idea where to land. I'm just like, okay, I'm kind of gonna follow this person right here. And I was like, no, wait, that's probably a bad idea, right? I don't want to get shot like immediately. So I was like, oh, what's that glowy thing? But I couldn't make it there. So I just actually wait, yeah. Okay, so I did try to make it there. I saw the lighthouse and I saw someone else like right next to me. I'm like, oh no, I'm about to die like right here. But I was like, all right, my aim is that glowy red thing. I'm pretty sure that's where I decided to go. Yeah. So satellite, yeah. So I went around here and I was like, this is like an enclosed place, so I should be good. I didn't know what that was. I was like, oh no, I'm just gonna land here. This looks safe. Yeah, I had no idea what I was doing. I just picked this brick up and I started looking around. I'm like, oh, cool, a gun. All right, now I'm strapped. I'm strapped. Okay, well, now to look for some other players, some other humans. But little did I know, I would not encounter humans. I would encounter demon wolves. I was like, what is going on? And I was like, because this is my first time like playing in years, and when I did, it was on Xbox. But this is like way before there were other creatures in the game. So I'm like, do I attack these guys? Do I pet these guys? And they started coming at me. So I'm like, oh, I gotta shoot them. I started shooting them. They started attacking me. They couldn't swim very well. I don't know why. That water's not that deep. So I went to get another gun because I'm like, yo, I'm out of ammo, dude. And this thing almost killed me. I almost lost to wolves, guys. I almost lost to computer wolves. So that tells you how good I am at Fortnite. Okay, so I pick up these meat things. Like obviously it's wolf meat. And I was like, how do I use it? I almost chucked it. I almost literally almost threw the meat, and I'm just like, oh, okay. I click on this. Do I? What do I do? And then I figure out eventually that I can eat the meat, but that's later on. So I started running with like 21 health. I could have died instantly here, guys. Like someone could have just like popped me. I didn't. I was not aware of my surroundings. I didn't know. I don't know the map, obviously. So I picked this up, and I'm like, okay, how the hell do you use stuff that you pick up? And then I figure it out, and I'm like, oh, cool. So from my memory, though, I know those are shields, and I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So I can eat the meat for health. So this is when I get buff. This is when I'm like, all right, it's time to put the Thanos pants on. Like this is when I get like really strong. I'm just like, okay. And this is when I start becoming confident in my gameplay. I'm like, I don't need that turret or whatever that looks like. So I keep going, I keep going. I'm like, oh, purple. Nice. That's shiny. I don't know what the hell that was. So I keep going, I keep going. And I'm like, all right, I'm going to avoid going that way and try to get the hell out of this circular space. So I pick up another weapon. And I'm like, okay, let me buff my shields again. But then I start moving because I forgot you have to stand still while you're doing that. It's not like Apex. Yeah, so I'm running, and I'm like, oh, there's a little gate over there. I'm like, but how do I get out of here? I know I can't just like open that. But I was like, let me try it out anyway. Let me try it out anyway. So I go over, and lo and behold, if you shoot it, you look like a moron, and you have to go somewhere else. So I was like, okay, that's not the way. And also, I just made mad noise. So I'm like, all right, now I'm a little scared for my life here. And I'm probably going to just die in here without getting out. But now I was like, oh, there's this door. Cool, cool. And now I'm in the outside world. I'm in the outside world. I'm walking around. I checked the map. I'm like, oh, I'm already in the circle. So that was good. I had to double check. I was like, okay, yeah, I'm in the circle. And I was like, all right, 3 minutes. Circle's closing. But I wasn't really too focused on the time or like how many players were left. I was literally just running around. So I was like, okay, I know usually in Fortnite you like farm wood and stuff, right? But I was like, what if I just run and gun? What if I just like run around? Because like the building I suck at. Like you guys are gonna see, I have no idea what I'm doing. So just like, all right, hopefully there's no one around here. I'm just running around. And granted, this was an FPS test, right? So right here, I was ready to die. I was really prepared to get sniped and be like, okay, stop the recording. All right, on to the next game. But that did not happen. So I believe I run up this hill here. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so I'm running up. I don't really encounter anyone, like any person, before I encounter creatures. And you guys are about to see. I don't know what the hell these things were, but yeah, I could have encountered people like anywhere here, anywhere. It's crazy how I didn't just die. But again, these are probably new players. Look at this. I had this like toggled while I was running, and I had no idea. I'm just like, what? What am I doing? And then I hear something. I look for a drop ship because like I don't play Apex that much, but like it's just like kind of second nature. You hear that noise and you're like, you look up, you're like, oh, drop ship, yo. So that wasn't the case though. I don't know what that sound was. So I'm heading up here, la di da di da, at more than 100 frames per second. I see this thing, and I see that chicken. And I'm like, yo, what the hell? What the hell? I gotta kill a chicken? I'm like, I'm fine with that. And then this thing like gets on my head. So I start shooting. I panic and I like run around. I even hit start just to figure out like what, how the hell do I get this thing off of me? So the whole time I'm just chilling with this thing on my head. And I saw that I was eating away my health. And I was like, shit, I have like no health potions. Like, what the hell am I supposed to do? Then I take out that thing. I don't know what that was, but I was just like, all right, that's not going to get it off. So I just start running with this thing on my head. I have no idea what this is. Like, I'm telling you guys, I haven't played Fortnite in years. So I have no idea what this thing is. And I'm like, oh, Pleasant Park. Well, this isn't very pleasant. So I try to get to safety because like my health is draining, right? And I think it's gonna go like from 100 to 0. So I'm like, shit, 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 shit. I'm about to die. I'm about to die. I'm about to die. I'm about to die. So I'm running around, and run through a soccer field because you know that's the safest place to go, out way out in the open where you can get shot. And I was like, oh, a house, okay. Then someone starts firing at me, and I'm like, oh, all right, it's go time. And this is when I realized, all right, this thing boosts my speed, but it doesn't kill me. It just has me at 60 health all the time. Well, actually, this isn't when I realized it because I try to heal up later. But someone started shooting at me. So I wait here. I camp, right? I hear footsteps. And I'm like, I don't know what to do here. I'm just going to wait. I don't know this map. And if I start opening and shutting doors, they're just going to come over here. So I'm like, all right, time to start hitting buttons. So I just like, I didn't build anything. I was like, no, that would not be a good idea. That would give away my location. But I kept pressing that, and the reason that's happening, guys, is because I'm like trying to switch my weapon and stuff, but I'm like hitting other buttons because I'm trying to see if I have any health, but I don't. So I just run around. Then I hear someone. I'm like, shit, 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 shit. Okay, 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 okay. I hear someone. I circle around, and I hide by the stairs. And then I just start busting. Just start shooting them. They had one of those things in their head too. So I'm like, okay, cool, cool. We're the same. And I was like, oh, sweet health. Okay. That's totally gonna help me. That's some bandages. But I know I made mad noise, so I'm like, all right, I gotta be careful and wait for someone else to come in. So I go in a bedroom. I'm like, oh, okay, that's a nice comforter. I jump up and I'm like, okay, I got hops. Go to the bathroom. Just to make sure that thing's really on my face, guys, I need to look in the mirror at how ugly I was. So then I heard mad noise again. So I was waiting for someone to come up the stairs, but no shot. No one came up the stairs. I'm like, okay, this is my time to heal up, I guess. So I go back in the room. I try to throw the bandage. So I start healing up, and then my health is like depleting. And I'm like, this is when I realize it. I'm like, oh, okay, it's just gonna go to 60. Hey, 69, nice. So all right, I was like, all right, this isn't gonna help. Actually, I realized it later because I'm an idiot. I'm like, I thought I can like out heal this thing, like just like get myself to like 100 for a little bit while I was like chomping out my health. I think that's why I did that. So I'm like, all right, is anyone else coming around? I got this thing in my face. I'm at 60 health. Yep, someone was right outside. And little did they know, I came out and just started busting, just started shooting them. And they tried to build, and I'm like, oh, okay, I need to reload. I could have died there, guys. I literally could have died there. Like, I was just clicking, and I had no ammo, and that person was just like watching me. Like, how does that happen? How am I not dead right now? Right? It's freaking crazy. So like I even tried. I needed this med kit though. I was like, okay, now I'm at 12 health because I just got shot, and this thing eats my health away again. I'm like, fuck, okay, okay. But yeah, I could have literally died there. I was just clicking. You heard the clicks, like. Okay, and I noticed a bunch of noise out around here. So I run around. I'm like, okay, there's someone I can find probably. Someone I can find. I was ready. I was feeling myself. I was like, okay, I got, what's it, 3 kills? So I was ready. I was like, let's go, let's go. No, 2 kills, right? Yeah, 2 kills, 2 kills. So I was like, okay, all right, all right. Hearing a lot of noise. I'm just gonna stay in this bedroom. Didn't think to pick up the shotgun. Just checking the bedrooms, just checking upstairs. I didn't hear anyone. So I'm like, okay, cool, cool, cool. That's fine, that's fine. So I hear mad noise like in the abyss, like way over. I'm like, is that person shooting at me? No, they're not. Okay, this is my chance. So I just start shooting him. So that person's dead. Then I'm getting shot at. I'm like, yo, 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 all right, this is time to clutch up. It's time to clutch up. Let's go, let's go, let's go. So I run around. I do a little circle here. Unnecessary, but I did it. Just to put the juice on him. I'm like, okay, I gotta run around. I'm running around. I did full circle because they're probably like, because someone else was shooting too. So I come around with a shotgun. Like, what's up? What up, Pink Bear? You're dead. And I just leave. I'm like, okay, someone definitely saw that. And I need to heal up. But I was like, wait, the stain's on my face, so I'm gonna stay at 60. But I knew someone was gonna be headed my way. So I just kind of waited. This is a little campy, but I had to. Because I knew they would run this way eventually because they just saw me like kill someone and run in the house. Because that person was shooting at someone else, right? So that's what I needed to do. So I'm like, okay, there they are. They started shooting at the window. They must be more of a noob than I am because I mean, I did shoot windows, but I don't think you can shoot like through those windows. Like they looked open to me, which is why I started aiming there. But then I heard them come around. I'm like, oh, okay. I was like, okay, time to be smart. Time to like circle around, right? But they weren't exactly there. So I circled back around. I'm like, okay, they'll be here. They'll be here. They should be here. Nope, nope, they're not. Then they kind of surprised me. They could have killed me there. But I was like, nah. And I killed them. And that's like 5 kills for me. Somehow, like, and I know these are definitely new players, guys. This is just hilarious to me that I got this win on an FPS test, and it was my first time playing Fortnite on PC. Like, cause I'm new to PC gaming, like for like FPS games and stuff. So even like getting used to like the keyboard controls, I'm just like, oh, okay, I'm starting to get used to it. Started shooting this person in the back. I get them. They just run past me. I should have died here. I should have died so many spots, guys. I don't know how these people were so much worse than me. Like, that was certain death for me. I had my back turned. At first, I thought those were like players. I'm like, okay, no, those are more wild animals. I'm not trying to die to that. I was like, I was this. This is the point where I'm like, okay, maybe I can win this. And I was like, wait, there's 6 players left. So I started shooting that person. They could have like really bodied me there. I wait for them though. They weren't that smart. Like, I guess I just outshot them. I don't know. They did shoot first though. I should have died there, but I was like, all right, I need to get my shields back up because I'm at 0. This is when I was like, all right, time to clutch up. There's 4 people left. And I saw the circle coming, and I'm like, shit, okay, time to heal up quick. Time to heal up quick. So I heal up, but this thing's gonna eat my health away. Started hearing mad weird noises, and I was like, all right, I gotta get the hell out of here. So I go to the circle. I'm trying to beat the ring. I'm heading towards the circle. And look, guys, we are back where I started. I'm pretty sure this is where I started. Yep, yeah, see that door? You guys recognize that door? Yep, literally, I circled all the way around to where I started. I had no idea where I was going. But granted, I did start in the circle, you know? So I'm like, all right, I'm in a circle. What's up? What's up? I'm ready. I was ready for someone to fire at me. Someone was firing at someone else, I think. So I just like hide behind the porta potties because where else would you hide, you know? Porta potties are pretty thick porta potties. So I was like, okay, no one's here. No one's here. Even though I heard people like in the distance, I heard people shooting. So I just hid behind the porta potties. I'm like, okay, fuck it. I'm gonna go to that safe thing, that thing that looks like a robot head. So I run toward it. I'm like, oh, that's like a care package thingy. But I was like, I gotta be careful. Like maybe someone is around to like get it. I was like, maybe I'm gonna get sniped here. I was like, here, this is when it ends. But there's only me and this other person left. So that other person, like, there were 3 people left. I guess like obviously those people fighting behind me, someone got the best of the other person. So here I am out in the open, just holding a shield potion. Like I could have gotten bodied so many times, guys. I don't understand. Like, how is this possible? Like I'm just watching. I'm just like, okay, I'll hide in the bushes and wait for them to come out. So I hid in there like a lion, and somehow I got victory royale. I think it's because they died by the ring. I have no idea. So if that person didn't die by the ring, maybe I would have lost. But come on, guys, I was popping them. You can't lie. But yeah, this is my victory royale on Fortnite, and I didn't play in years, but it was just too funny. I was doing an FPS test video, like come on, and I get a victory royale, so that's kind of a flex. So that's what happened in that game. If you guys saw the clip from my FPS test video for the Fortnite thing, I've actually won this game. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day. I hope the best of your todays are the worst of your tomorrows. Stay tuned for more content on the channel, more gaming, more stuff on the PC. I know you guys have been asking for a few things, and also I am still doing the review. I just want to have the PC for like a month first and play multiple games before I want to give it a fair review. I want to see what happens after like a month, So anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and peace out.